Hello, I'm Jessica.
I'm Jeanette.
And we are So Sweet Quilt Shop in Brunswick, Missouri. Thank you so much for getting on and watching. Click subscribe, that helps us build our channel. Drop a comment below, that also helps more people, more quilters know we're out there. And so today we are going to show you 8 projects, each of us, that we have been working on in our sewing room, want to work on, maybe something new we bought, because I've got one of those.
I brought show and share too.
Yeah. So anyway, this is just a way to inspire you, encourage you to be in your sewing room and sewing, getting things done in there. And we each keep a notebook. So every week we write down our 8 things in a notebook. And so it's really nice to kind of go back through and, you know, mark it off when you get it done and see where you're at. And it just is a reminder that yes, you're getting things done. So you do the same. Get yourself a notebook, write down 8 things that you're working on, 8 projects, and then just keep track. We are a quilt shop, so if we have the item in the shop, whether it's a kit or a pattern or a book, we'll tell you that. And depending on when you're watching this, you know, if you're watching it and it's been several weeks or something, then we may not have it anymore. But you can always call the shop. Our phone number is in the comments below, or send us a message or something like that. On Facebook on Friday we do live shopping, so go check out our Facebook page. And then Wednesday we're here with you guys. So.
And Friday it's 9:30 in the morning.
In Missouri, so Central Time.
We do $7 flat rate shipping on anything, and if you spend $100, it's free shipping. Okay, let's get going.
You want to go first?
Yeah. I'm showing this first. I gotta follow my list or I'll be totally lost. This is my fully finished August. Look at that.
It's a little cross stitch project.
It's called A Year of Celebrations.
We have the pattern, and this metal stand we just got them back in, so we do have them also.
So I'll show you the front of the pattern. Here you go. Hands-on design, seasons to A Year of Celebrations.
So Mom put it on a
sticky
board and did some rickrack. It's just so cute. Magnets on the back.
Magnets on the back.
Very cute.
I just love it.
We're in August, so.
Yes, we're in August, but yeah, I haven't started on September, and September will be here before we know it.
Well, you just keep working away.
What is today? Like this, I don't even know what today's date is.
17th, maybe?
Oh, that sounds right.
Yeah. Okay, my first one is the Garden Veil Stars. This is a Jen Kingwell pattern. I showed it last time, and we've had several people ask for the pattern. We did get it back in. So there's the pattern. And I've been working on blocks. So I'll show you. I haven't even counted them.
You don't really call that a churn dash. What do you call that block?
Garden Veil Stars.
Garden Veil Stars. Well, I mean, it's a very traditional block, but I don't really know the name of the block.
I don't know.
It's the same block over and over.
Yeah, I don't know the original name, but I am using all Jen Kingwell fabrics. She does these fabrics called lollies, and it's got this line in it, and I don't fuss with that line. I think it just gives it a scrappy look in the end, you know, when you put them all together.
The lollies are what's neat about them is you have 8 different prints.
So there you can see that line.
In a yard of fabric.
Yeah, I think it'll look really cool. And this, once you get your blocks done, you just sew them together. There's no sashing or anything, so it's gonna be very scrappy.
This quilt will finish 60 by 70 if she does it just like the pattern calls for. She may go bigger.
Yeah, anyway, I think this week I did 5 more maybe. I cut them all out and put them on a little design board and just been working on them.
Yeah, they're not complicated to sew.
No.
Okay, if you're following us on our Facebook group, we are doing a pixel chain sew along, and I don't really have a really good cover, but that is the actual quilt called the pixel quilt. And ideally, we'd like to see people get it done by the end of the month, right?
Yeah, I mean, on our group, we do prizes, and you just have to
show any kind of progress. Gathering your fabric is a picture.
Yeah, you just have to show your progress, take pictures of your fabric to be entered into the drawings. And so at the end of 4 weeks, it'd be nice, yeah, if you had it done, but I mean, you still get to be in the prizes, so.
So the quilt that I am doing, which I don't know that everybody's doing, but it calls for a jelly roll or 35 2.5-inch strips, the width of the fabric. It finishes 70 by 84, which is a good size, I think, for jelly roll. But there's 15 of these, and I have them all done. I won't make you see all of them, but.
We do have the pattern in the shop.
We do.
So and we just got more in yesterday because I think we were sold out, but we got them all back
So
in.
I have all 15 of those done. And then I have started on the block B, which is the...
Well, you're ahead of me. I don't have that one done
Yeah,
at
but
all.
you've done a lot of other things, and I feel like this is all I've done, is work on this quilt. And then there's 15 of them. I was thinking in my head there was less of those, but there's not.
There's an even amount.
And then you have to go around these like 3 times. So I've got them all done 1 time around.
Yeah.
So it's just different stages of progress.
Yeah, yeah.
I just know if I could spend, I probably sewed yesterday 5 hours, 6 hours.
Yay.
And got a lot of this done that you see today, but that's really all I worked on. Here's my pixel book.
Well, so I am also going to show my pixel, and so I have all those blocks done.
She does.
And I did a scrappy background.
Isn't that pretty?
We sell in the shop a scrappy tone-on-tone pack of fabric.
They're back quarters or 3rd yard cuts?
3rd yard cuts, and I think there's 12 of them in there. So that's what I did. I did end up pulling some from my stash. There's that line. See it?
So you don't even jump out at you.
Yeah, you don't fuss with it. You just sew it in there.
Ooh, that one's pretty. I like me some yellow.
I don't know that you want to see all of them, but I did get them all.
So she has 15 of hers done.
Yep, I have all 15 done. So I need to get started on the
you're going to do that
others.
same size, 70 by 84.
Yes. Yeah. So
Anyway, this is a nice little pretty stack. Those blocks are 14.5 inches. Unfinished. Well, I mean, I guess a finished block. In the quilt, it'll be a 14-inch block.
Yeah. Yeah, they're easy to make. It's definitely, anyone can do it.
Easy sewing, a great beginner.
Yeah.
And then because of that 2.5-inch strip, a lot of the cutting's done for you. All right, so yes, we're a quilt shop, but we also sell cross stitching. So I'm going to show you my Redwork. This is Quaker de la Farm is how I pronounce it. I don't know if that's correct, but there is the pattern. And I would say I'm 80% done.
Yay. Now, how many threads have you used? How many packs?
I've kept them in here.
So Mom is using our Gentle Arts hand-dyed
2, 3,
floss.
4, 5, 6, 7. I'm on number 8.
So 8 packs is what it's taken so far. We have people ask, how many should I buy?
Yeah.
And
I don't.
It's not that big.
There's just not near as many
what, 8 by 10 maybe
yards of floss on a hand dyed. Isn't that pretty? I just love it. You got a little bit of variation that you can see, but it's not tremendous. Anyway, there we go.
Very nice. Okay, so I like Cluck Cluck Sew patterns, and so I was on her website just browsing around at new patterns and stuff, and she has this Hourglass quilt pattern that's free. You can print it off, and she has instructions in here to make Hourglass blocks in 4-inch, 5-inch, 6, all the way up to 10-inch. Or no, 2.5-inch all the way up to 8.5-inch. So you're gonna start with a 4-inch, 5-inch, 6-inch. So I have all these 5-inch squares that I cut up. So I thought, you know what, this will be my next scrappy. So I've been doing these as leader and ender.
Ooh, I like the Essex land.
I mean, there's no sashing or anything, so it's just
together.
Gonna take a lot of them. And I thought, well, this would be a fun one to make. There's not a whole lot of thinking involved. You just
tell you how many you need
sew them
based on your
together.
size, but I didn't see that.
Well, I think 120.
For example, if you want 120 finished hourglass blocks, then you need 120 starting squares. I still don't tell you how big.
No, I mean, she does have this picture thing that you can,
yeah, just,
right here. throw size 56 by 70 with finished blocks that are 3.5. She kind of gives you some math. I'll have to study that because I can't do that in front of you guys. It would be way too embarrassing.
320 starting squares that are 5-inch square if you want it 56 by 70. 320 squares, not blocks. 5-inch blocks, and you're starting with 5-inch. So
yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna make them until
you probably
I
have that many cut.
Oh yeah, I have.
She has
gobs,
big box cut.
gobs of them cut. So, but it's kind of a neat way how she has you do it. You draw a line, sew on those, sew on both sides of those, and then you're gonna cut diagonally each way, like an X.
Oh, okay. So you're only sewing one side, but then you cut there, and then you cut again.
Yeah. And this is a free pattern, so get on her, go on her website, go check out other things she has, and look
Hourglass
up the free
quilt
pattern. Yeah, you get it printed out and make yourself a scrappy hourglass quilt.
Just like that needs to go back in there. What's next? Oh, my bee farm. So Jessica and I, with the family, we took a little trip over the weekend, and I worked on this in the car, coming and going.
Yay!
So you know, I also started something new. This was new
why
for me.
not?
Why not? It's like I'm on a trip. I can do that. So there's the pattern. It's called Bee Farm. It's by Artful Offerings. We have a lot of their patterns in the shop, and I love it because every pattern, she's got the instructions to finish it in a pillow.
Yay!
And that is what my plan is.
Yeah, Mom and Clara, my daughter, were back there just cross stitching, and I can't do that. I get car sick, so I did binding because that's less thinking involved.
Yes, but I did pick a larger count. This is, I think 16 count. Look how much I got done.
Well, yeah, you did get a lot done in
get a
that
lot done.
3-hour road trip.
Well, I did the letters last night, the Bee Farm, and got barely started down there. But just that outside border took me a while. That was about all the one-way trip.
Yeah.
And then I started on the green, which the green was almost too much for the car.
Yeah.
That was easy for the car. It's just straight.
And you're doing hand-dyed floss.
All hand-dyed floss, and we could put you to get a kit together because this kit was one that we had put together.
That we showed on our Friday shopping.
On our live shopping.
Okay, so next up, I'm still working on the same cross stitch project, Winter Wonderland. But look how close I am. So, and I graph mine if you're wondering what those lines are. I like to use 16 or 18 count, graph it. That way it's just less counting. Anyway, I've got the little star. I mean, I'm close.
You are really close. Sure, you got the other dog done.
Yeah, the whole other side's done. So I'm just finishing up that side. And I was thinking it might be time to like order me a frame. Get me a frame done.
It is, because it is just a little bit of an odd size. It's rectangle, and you can't. Now, if you go to Hobby Lobby or Joann's or one of them, you're going to have a lot more options with odd-sized frames that you can buy right off the floor.
Yeah, I've ordered several on Etsy.
She's a big Etsy, Amazon, all that person.
Yeah, someone's made them, you know, and I don't know, I kind of like that. I thought I might start there and look.
Look there first.
Yep.
Okay, what's next? Oh, my sardine. This might be why I'm not getting much sewing done, because I'm doing a lot of cross stitching.
Yeah, well, it's fine.
Comes in waves. Sir Dandy, which is a really cute, quirky little, what would you call him? He's a bird. I don't know if he's turkey. I don't know what he
Kind
is.
of looks like a turkey. I don't know.
He's got a big old tail. I don't know.
He looks like a
But
quilted
he's
turkey.
got kind of that patchworky body. And that's what's taken all the time. My magnet's stuck to everything else. But he's so close.
Yeah, I love the colors on here. And you're using silk floss.
Silk floss, yes. Siree, look at that. Isn't that pretty? I love it. So I'm really close to being done. So I should have just focused on this, but I thought I can't ride and do this. This is 20 count.
Oof, yeah, hard on the eyes.
And you have to, I'm down to really where all you have to really do a lot of counting.
Yeah. All right, well, the next thing was the pointless quilt that we've been showing on our, if you go over to our Facebook page, it's our August Year of Smalls with the pencils.
Yes.
And I got the binding on it on our trip, but forgot it at home.
You did?
Yes. It was like the second time I forgot it.
We had the grandson wallered up in it, and we had the dog
He
at one
was
point
cold,
on it.
so, yeah. But anyway, we kitted this yesterday, and I really want to make
Oh,
this.
that's a neat pattern. I didn't
So yeah, it's new. So it's a new pattern with Villa Rose. It finishes 52.5 by 63. It just takes 6 half-yard cuts of background and 6 back quarters of the accent.
And your accent is going to be where the pink and yellow is, I'm guessing?
Yeah, but don't show them the back.
Oh, well, I'm trying to look.
So this is what I picked. So these are the half yards. This is just such a cool line with the text and stuff. So this is going to be where the background, yeah, where the pinks or where the
blues. I don't know. It's all different colors.
The blues, blacks, yeah. I don't know what you would call that shape, but that's the.
Makes me think of a cake.
Kind of like a courthouse step, but it's turned maybe,
and then got a separation instead of built on both sides.
Anyway, these are the backgrounds.
Those are your 6 half yards of background.
Yeah, we do have this kit in the shop for now. I mean, the fabric, we didn't have a whole lot of this fabric, and I just kitted up the rest of it. Here's the half yard, so if you're wanting it, you better get on it. And look at this moth print.
That orange is really gonna pop out.
Yep, and then there's an orange in there. Yep. And then here's your binding.
Which is just a black grunge. Okay, no, chalk and charcoal.
Yep.
Very pretty.
So anyway, yep, I'm excited.
So that would be, you know, really kind of neutral. The orange is really the only bright color in it.
Yeah, it's blues and whites that are the backgrounds, and then we have these greens. You know, I got that orange, greens, blacks, and I did throw this one in here, but I thought you could put that one with the blue.
You call that green or gold? I don't know. I call it gold. But
maybe a goldish green.
Well,
goldish green.
Kind of looks like the gold metallic. The fabric has a lot of metallic in it. If you hadn't seen it, if you couldn't tell that online.
Yeah.
Anyway, what a neat pattern. I do like that.
Make it.
Okay. And then I'm going to show you this. You talked about the pencil one. That is the August small. So this is October. Can you believe that? That's the reason I feel no rush. But I did get the October small kitted, and it is the Sky is Falling Table Runner. There it is. And this is a big table runner. I want to say it's like 32 by 56. Somewhere I've seen it on here. I'm not seeing it now. 32 by 56 is what I'm going with because I don't have it in front of me. And here it still says in this pretty little stack. Maybe next week I can at least show you that it's cut out.
Did you show them a picture of the cover?
I don't have a cover picture.
But you can probably see that one.
I showed that one.
It's not really telling you very much.
But this is the Essex linen background, which is called leather. Then look at all the pretty little fall prints. And they're all labeled. Mine's just not labeled because I cut it out and took it home for me. All the fall colors. Well, I did get that one. Tricky background. So it's going to be so cute. You made this turkey anyway in your quilt.
I did. Yeah, he was fast.
She did a block of the month that was all fall.
Yep.
think
So we
from
do
this-
have these kits, right?
We do. And this is October, so if you want to get ahead of the game, I would like to think I have this done and could enjoy it for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, so on our little trip, of course, we have to stop at the quilt shop. And so we stopped at a little quilt shop and I picked up this pattern. We don't have this pattern, but we're gonna get it. So it's a Villa Rose. It just uses fat quarters, 54 by 66. Really quick, easy sew. And then I'd also picked up this, and this morning I thought, oh, why don't I make that with it?
You have got a thing for the gold right now because that was the other
guess.
fabric you picked out yesterday. Well, and it's got kind of a fall look. Look at these leaves. Oh, they've got it kind of neat folded up.
I know they did, but we've ruined that.
Look at that one's pretty.
Yeah, I don't know. I just really liked it. I just bought it because I liked it. And then
That with the owl.
later I thought, oh, you know what? I could make that quilt with it. Just whip that quilt out. I mean, it would really be probably a day sew.
Yes. They had one hanging, and that's what, you know, as usual, a
I
shop
must
owner
just be
really,
into the moths. My goodness.
the,
Moths and butterflies.
even as a shop owner, I'm drawn to samples. If they have something done with it, I'm like, oh yeah, I must have that.
I just really like gold and gray together. Anyway, there's another little owl. I don't know who makes this line. Through the Woods.
Sweet Fire Road by Moda.
You think?
That's what it says.
It does not. It says Sweet Fire
No, but
Road.
Sweet Fire Road designs for Moda.
Oh, do they? I wonder why we never had it.
I don't know. as she tells me, we can't have everything.
Yeah, it does say Moda Fabrics. Anyway,
I knew she
I
designed.
like it. I like it. Maybe it's an older line.
Goes with that over there.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna show what I got. So the shop we stopped at was called Simple Quilt Shop in Ozark, Missouri, because all of our menfolk must stop at Lambert's to eat.
Yes.
So I got this other cute one from Villa Rose, which I want to put on our list. Look at that.
Yeah.
It takes 20 fat quarters and it's 64 by 80. So this would be one, you know, we all collect fat quarters just like she did. Are those fat quarters?
These are, yeah.
Yes. So this would be a great pattern. 20 fat quarters, and that's all you need. Well, you need contrast. So that's that little, you see black chain going through there. I love that pattern. And then the quilt shop, also the owner designs patterns.
Yay!
So
yeah,
this is
we
one that she
discovered
designed, and it was so pretty because that background that you see is just a piece of fabric was a toile. And I was like, oh, I love that. So the stars were just coordinating colors, more solid. And this was a book she had that was Panels Made Easy. Thought, oh yeah, we need that. She had this one on the wall too. This is what she did is a block of the month several years ago called Chain Gang. I must have something for Irish chains because I picked 3 things that had Irish chains.
I know in the video I'm discovering. Okay, wow.
I have something going on
I'm
here.
thinking my next project has gold in it too.
So this is 70 and a half by 70 and a half, and this is one that I'm planning on getting from her because I like that other one.
Yeah, and it's Mom. I'm just getting ready to start a block of the month, which I'm not going to tell you too much about today because I haven't calculated it all yet. But anyway, so it's Mom's turn to start one. So when we saw this, you're like,
I really like that. And then I had to buy a layer cake because how could you go to a shop without buying a little piece of fabric?
I didn't bring everything I bought.
I did.
The one thing.
So this is a new Christmas line by Moda called Cheer and Merriment by Fancy That Design House. And of course, she had something done with it. But when you bought a layer cake, because this is the other thing I fall for, you get a free pattern.
Oh yeah, of course. We need
I need more free patterns. But this was really neat. It's just done with a layer cake and background. And the thing is 75 by 75.
Yeah, it was neat. It was hanging on the wall and
perfect.
yeah.
This for that.
Yeah.
And then I bought this little pattern, Skin Gone Plaid.
I like that too.
Okay, that's it. We have been through all of our things.
I haven't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I just have 2 left.
Well, that went through all of mine.
I know what happened.
Did you
I'll
skip
show
me?
you quickly the lion and the lamb cross stitch. I've made a little bit of progress on it. Not much. And then lastly is the Meadowland quilt. This is the kit that we have in the shop. I'm doing an Essex linen background.
Oh, I do have one more.
I was thinking you should have one more. And then this is which look at that gold again. What's happening? I'm like loving gold right now.
Got a problem.
Yeah. So this is a fat quarter pack that we have here in the shop called Celestial.
And it's by Cinchi.
And so it's got grays and blacks and golds, and it's got this dusty, rosy
color.
pink color.
And again, it has it's not true metallic, it's just a metallic color.
Right.
There's no metallic in
No,
that
there's
line.
no metallic, no. And then this is the binding. Anyway, I did go as far as taking it out of the fat quarter pack and petting it, but I haven't cut
that's a
anything
start.
yet. So, but like I said, we do have the kit here in the shop right now. We do. Meadowland kit.
Okay, this is my last thing.
Okay.
All right, so September's coming, so I went ahead and pulled all my floss for my season of September. You can't really see that. September's way at the bottom.
Now they've used all the same background, but you switched
I have not
it
done
up.
that, and I've done different count and whatever. Well, because I plan on, mine are done individually, and then I'm just going to put them in different
They're
places.
not going to all go in the same
I
frame.
put all my flosses on a nice little ring, and now I have 3 choices of background.
Yay.
So I like that one, this one,
So let's see. September has little like glass
sunflowers,
jars and
with
sunflowers.
and then has little black crows at the top.
And little black crows. You can see them down there.
So it does have this white in it, so I want to pick dark enough that the white will show up. This is the one, I think, same color I did for August.
No, it seems a
No.
little darker.
This one, here's what I did
Yeah.
for August.
Yeah, this looks like a smaller count.
I think it's the same as that, isn't
You think?
it? I don't know.
Be a mystery.
Be a mystery. So, and I don't know about you guys, but if, like, look at that. This is 28 count. And I thought, well, I'll just see what it looks like if I just do one square.
It's like
Itty bitty bitty bitty.
full pinprick.
But I mean, look at the difference by going over 2 versus not. Show you that. Going over 2 versus not. That's
Yeah.
28 count.
Big difference.
Big difference. Well, of course, you would have shrunk this down to about a 2.5 inch instead of a 4-inch thing. But I don't know. I can't see me doing that. I mean, maybe if you're doing little ornaments for a tree or something, that would be cute. If you done them really dainty,
Maybe.
maybe. I don't know.
We'll see what she comes up
Comes
with.
up with, hopefully by next week, you'll see at least a start on September.
See some progress. All right, that ends our show. So thank you so much for watching. Click subscribe, drop something in the comments, tell us what you like today.
Look at Jessica's pretty bag. Save all the stitching in the world.
Claire said she wants a bag like that too.
Well, I have some cute embroidery.
Show her it today because she was like, I want something like that, but not necessarily the one like the one you made. So I said, why don't you make you one like I made for Mom? Anyway, we're getting distracted. So have a really awesome whatever day this is, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.